You wake up, look in the mirror, and you don't even know who's staring back. There's a tired face, maybe a little bloated, a little worn down. Behind the eyes, someone who's just done. This is what rock bottom feels like. No motivation, no energy, no spark. You're not lazy, you're not weak. You're just stuck in a body and a life that doesn't feel like yours anymore. You've tried diets, you've tried the pills, you followed the ads and the influencers, but none of it worked because none of it spoke to the real you. You feel like the ugly duckling, out of place, different. Like everyone else got the manual to life and health, and you didn't. But here's the truth, that mirror lies. Doesn't show the fire inside you, doesn't show your potential. It doesn't show the swan that's already forming beneath the surface. That person in the mirror isn't finished. They're just waiting to wake up. And this series, this is your moment, not for perfection, but for change, real change. You haven't failed. You just haven't started right. Yet. The mirror doesn't get to decide who you are. You do. And today we start rewiring your story. You've always felt a bit out of place. Like there's a version of life everyone else understands. But you never got the memo. At school, at work, even around family, you just feel different. Not in a way that's celebrated. You're told to fit in, to follow the rules, to not make waves. So you tried. You laughed at things you didn't find funny. You ate what everyone else ate. Lived the way you were expected to. And somewhere along the way, you forgot who you were. Being different started to feel like being broken. You looked around and thought, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'll never be like them. But you were never meant to be like them. The ugly duckling wasn't weak, wasn't flawed. It was just surrounded by people who couldn't see its potential. You've carried the pain quietly. The nights of overeating to numb yourself. The mornings of regret. The fear of being judged. Every time you walk into a gym, I say no to a drink. But what you feel right now isn't failure. It's friction, and friction means movement. It means change is coming. You're not behind. You're just waking up. And the fact you feel this way, that means you're still in the fight. So don't shrink yourself to fit in. The pain you feel is not your enemy. It's the signal, and it's time to rise. There comes a moment, quiet, often unnoticed, when you just decide, no more excuses, no more waiting, no more pretending this version of life is good enough. You don't announce it, you don't post about it, you just move. You lace up your shoes and go for that walk. You skip the fast food, you say no to the midweek drink. It's not dramatic, it's not perfect, but it's real. And that one step, that's the shift. That's when the ugly duckling starts to shed its shell. Not into a superstar, not into someone else's idea of health, but into what you were meant to be. And it's not easy. You'll doubt yourself. You miss the comfort. You'll feel sore, tired, and sometimes completely lost. But you'll also feel something new, pride. Not in the outcome, but in the effort. You begin to trust yourself. You begin to listen to your body and not punish it. Start making choices that don't numb you, but build you. And even if no one notices right away, you do. Because for the first time in a long time, you're showing up for yourself. That's all this journey asks of you, not perfection, just consistency, just presence, one step at a time. And every one of those steps takes you further from the lie that you weren't enough. You're not on a diet, you're on a mission, and today, that mission is in motion. One day, you look back and it hits you. You barely recognize the person you used to be. Not because you've changed everything, but because you finally stop pretending. The swan doesn't appear with a flash or filter. It appears in silence, in how you breathe deeper, in how you walk taller, in how you say no without guilt, in how your child watches you and learns what strength really looks like. You don't live in extremes anymore. You eat real food, you move your body, you rest when you need to. Stop chasing shortcuts because you've built something solid, something honest. The scale's irrelevant, the opinions, background noise, the cheat meals, the rest days, the mistakes. They're just part of the rhythm now. This isn't about discipline anymore, it's about identity. When you've realized the truth, most never do, This was never about becoming someone else. It's about returning to the person you were always meant to be. You're not here to impress strangers. You're here to stay healthy, present, strong for yourself, for your kids, and for your future. You left your comfort zone and built something powerful, not flashy, not perfect, but real. That's what makes you unshakable. So if you're ready, stop chasing the fake, start living the real. Follow this channel, click on the link in the comments. Join us. This is the place for average, healthy, real life transformation. You're only just getting started. Something changes, not overnight, not loud, but it's there. Your jeans fit better. You wake up with more energy. You catch yourself smiling for no reason. The outside is shifting, but what matters most is the change inside. You start making decisions that align with who you want to be. You eat for fuel, not for comfort. You move your body because it feels good, not because you're punishing it. Slow down when you need to. You push forward when it counts. And slowly, the noise fades. The need to explain yourself, the urge to prove something, it just goes. You don't need permission anymore. You're not chasing a look. You're claiming a life. That awkward, uncertain version of you, the one who felt like the ugly duckling, starts to fade. And in the place stands someone real, someone calm, someone powerful. You're not perfect. You're not done, but you're present. You're accountable. You're becoming someone you trust. This isn't about showing off transformation photo. It's about walking past the mirror and nodding. Not because you look good, but because you feel good. Don't owe anyone an explanation. Don't need a cheerleader. You're not following a trend. You're growing into yourself and it shows.